my whale sound. Sorry.
Okay, so our whole concept was being around freshman oriented, like Capstone. Get in here, Aaron. So we had the two paths. What should have been a tree going along team or a solo path. I'm going to first discuss going on the team side. So basically, the entire basis of this is that you'd have a class, kind of like we have with our orientation and everything, course, freshman course, that kind of, instead of just ending, it kind of just goes on, like, and it could be once a month, doesn't even matter, but throughout your entire career, you'd be going through this to complete your capstone, and it'd be based on your major, just like the ones are currently, and yeah, so thing is, you'd be trying to like identify an issue, and you'd ideate and generate projects that your team, as a group, whether it's a group of friends or whoever you find that has things similar to you, would want to solve. So overall, deciding upon an issue to solve, and you start thinking about it, what you want to solve, what you want to fix, and then you kind of finalize a project. You could maybe generate 3 or 4, and then hone down to 1, I'd say. And you present this project, and whoever's leading your class or whatever, or however else that's decided, would finalize that and say, this is what you're good to go. And then from there, usually this should be your freshman year. After that, you just act upon that project. You just go, whether it's like the medical, let's say the medical school, you don't think people are getting, let's say homeless people are getting enough medical attention. You could try to set up like, you know, my group wants to set up a clinic or work with a clinic and try to do this. That's your project. You're gonna do everything you can and start just like getting that goal in mind and going for it. Because the thing is, right now we're viewing this as a senior project, being like, oh, don't think about it until I'm a senior or a junior, you know? We want you to get like involved immediately as a freshman, is our goal. So after that, it kind of comes back down, which we'll talk about in a minute, to a final paper on your experience. But first we're going to jump to solo, which we'll have Aaron talk about real quick.
Yeah, so the other path would be kind of like going off on your own, being more independent. Something that we found pretty huge for this would be getting an internship. Internship will lead to jobs, all that thing. And like, so before you can get an internship, there's groups that you can get involved with that are major related that will help, or there's also courses that you can take.
Which we discussed previously with the course thing. Kind of, you can go your own solo path, because some people don't work as a group, you know?
Mm-hmm. And then during that internship, you can also be working on independent projects, like not just one, many projects. Like he said, talking about ideating, you want to have multiple things, and then you can hone it down into something that you're proud of, and you like want that to be what represents what you're working on. And so you can make reports on your progress, and like Nevin was saying, there's like predetermined internships that you can get involved with.
So one of my concepts was that with this class that you take, is that they have like paths that you can take. You say, I want to go on this internship. They have like 4 or 5 set up that you can go there. Like as this group of individuals, you can say, I want to work for this person, and they will send you there. Because that's what they do as freshmen, and that's what that course is for. They're supposed to get you, because some people never get their foot in the door, and they struggle throughout all of college. You know, like you have to get your foot in the door. The earlier, the better. Sometimes it's a little too late. So, and with the whole like independent projects, I suggest maybe even doing like even just one kind of side project that's on a smaller scale than like one of these, even if it's just like some volunteer thing. A little more ammunition that brings you back to your final paper. Something that's just more extra to talk about. And so all these wrap back into that final paper that we talked about, and really just kind of what the capstone is currently at some points is like just, you know, a presentation of what you have, what your experience is. So some of our concepts is like, who have I helped? What have I accomplished? What has prepared me for my career? Like, what have I learned? What can I do now? Just like simple topics you can discuss in this paper, basically presenting to the school board or whatever you need, like any faculty, what you've learned from your capstone. Because like they said, the capstone is just it's the top of the pyramid, you know? It's the final piece in the puzzle. So, other than that, I think we're pretty much wrapped up.